Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Daily Update, my 1000 Daily Challenge. This is going to be a quick 8 a.m. and 52 cover update. Looking in terms of overall market itself, we do see S&P 500 and also KBAC wise looking at a bit kind of sense of support, especially KBAC actually get up in a very distinctive jump yesterday and also today itself. So this is a very great sign that we could potentially have a shift in terms of momentum. We do see support over here, a very nice bounce, a continuation gap, and then a bounce above here. If you carry on this momentum and accumulate over here between the 200 exponential and 200 simple moving average on the daily chart, there could without a doubt be a very clear resistance over here. And we do accumulate over there in a very strong breakout, we could have a very potential nice swing towards the upside. But bearing in mind that in the compared to over here and here, I did mention the potential capitulation could have happened. But at the same time, do bear in mind that at the end of the day, sentiment in the market still remains bearish. But the question is, where are the sellers going to be if we were to see the prices continue to go down? Because beyond a certain point, there wouldn't be people keen to sell because the losses would be too huge that it wouldn't make sense for them to sell at any point in time, and they would rather just hold it to the end if it really didn't make sense for them to sell if they only be left with like 10-20% of what they had at the start of it. All right, and if you look into S&P 500 wise, we do see a little potential shift towards the downside, but bear in mind that until we do break decisively below 20 exponential moving average and a continuation to the downside, this is still perhaps now a resistance potentially turn as a support region itself because supported here once. So you could similarly see a potential support over here as well. So until that has taken place or we have a clear break below it, I will still lean towards neutral to bullish sentiment on the S&P 500. And if you look in terms of Nasdaq wise, we do see a break below the 20 exponential moving average, but because 20 exponential moving average is relatively flat, I wouldn't take into assignment that just because you break below it, we are leaning towards bearish side of things. Fundamentally, over here is still a very strong sense of support itself. So to me, until you break below this 50 simple moving average on the daily chart, I still lean towards sort of a neutral to slightly kind of bullish territory for Nasdaq as well. And over in terms of realization wise, we also did gap up, which was definitely something unexpected. I did expected to see a more of a continuation towards the downside, or at least a supportive candle and stick first before we actually bounce up. But it seems that we are forming a distinctively low, a higher low, and another higher low. So these are all very good signs that we could be forming a very clear bottoming sign in the market as well. As this is a very nice kind of potential V-shaped formation, and we could form an inverse kind of, not inverse, standard cup and then a handle kind of formation, and then we could actually break towards accumulation over here, and then we could actually very nice break towards the upside to even this $33 region itself. All right, so KREP, like I mentioned, extremely strong. And then finally, for Bitcoin itself, we also do see an attempt to push towards the upside. But bear in mind that until we break decisively above the 20 exponential moving average on the daily chart, then again, following which I want it to open higher than that. So right now, if it does open higher, say close, say above 20 exponential moving average, and then I will continue to start buying a little bit if we do break above the 17K mark and go higher from there. Reason being is short-term wise, we do have some potential swing towards upside to reaching towards this 18K mark region itself. So that gives a little bit of room for potential profit, and more importantly, it could be potentially the mid to long-term bottom that could have already formed. All right, other than that, with that said, I've come to the end of today. If you guys have any questions, feel free to provide your comments below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.